The Whispering Woods. Chapter 1. The Mystery of the Melodies. In a small, picturesque village nestled at the edge of a vast, ancient forest known as the Whispering Woods, lived a curious and adventurous boy named Theo. The woods were rumored to be enchanted, filled with ancient trees that whispered secrets and melodies only heard by those who truly listened. Theo, with his boundless curiosity and love for music, dreamt of uncovering the source of these mysterious melodies. One crisp autumn evening, as the village prepared for the night, Theo sat by his window, strumming his old guitar, when a soft, haunting melody drifted through the air, beckoning him. It was unlike anything he had ever heard, a song so beautiful and compelling that it tugged at his heart. He knew then that he must find its source. With his guitar slung over his shoulder, Theo stepped into the Whispering Woods, guided by the moonlight and the ethereal tune that seemed to dance just ahead of him. The woods were alive with the sounds of nocturnal creatures and the rustle of leaves, but above it all, the melody continued to guide him deeper into the forest. As he ventured further, Theo encountered a part of the woods he had never seen before, where the trees were older, their trunks twisted into fantastical shapes, and their leaves shimmered under the moonlight in hues of silver and blue. It was as if he had stepped into another world. Suddenly, the melody stopped, and Theo found himself in a clearing illuminated by the soft glow of fireflies. In the center of the clearing stood an ancient, majestic oak tree, its branches reaching towards the sky, and at its base, a peculiar stone that pulsed with a gentle light. Intrigued, Theo approached the stone, and as he did, the air around him filled with a warm, golden light. The stone was not just a stone, but an ancient artifact known as the Heart of the Forest. It was said to hold the magic of the Whispering Woods, connecting all life within it through the power of music. As Theo touched the stone, the melodies returned, more beautiful than before, swirling around him, filling him with a sense of peace and wonder. He realized then that the heart of the forest was the source of the mysterious melodies, a gift from the woods themselves. With his guitar in hand, Theo played along with the melody, his music intertwining with the magic of the forest. It was a moment of perfect harmony, a bridge between the heart of a boy and the soul of the forest. Suddenly, a soft voice spoke from the shadows. "You have found the heart of the forest, young musician. But its magic is fading, and without it, the woods will fall into silence forever." Theo turned to see a figure stepping into the light, an ethereal creature that seemed to be part of the woods itself. It was the guardian of the Whispering Woods, a being of ancient magic tasked with protecting the heart of the forest. The heart of the forest needs a new guardian, someone who understands the power of music and can restore its magic, the guardian explained. The melodies you heard were a call, seeking one with the heart to save the woods. Filled with determination, Theo knew what he had to do. "I will help restore the magic," he declared. "I will not let the Whispering Woods fall into silence." The guardian smiled, and with a wave of its hand, a path lit up, leading to the heart of the forest. "Then let your journey begin, Theo. Find the lost melodies and bring them back to the heart of the forest. Only then can its magic be restored." As the first chapter closes, Theo sets off on his quest, guitar in hand, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead to save the magic of the Whispering Woods and uncover the secrets of the melodies that had called to him. His adventure was just beginning, and the fate of the Whispering Woods hung in the balance. Chapter 2. The Quest for the Lost Melodies. Theo's journey through the Whispering Woods was both enchanting and perilous. The further he ventured, the more he realized that the forest was alive, a labyrinth of ancient magic and hidden wonders. Guided by the soft glow of the path lit by the guardian, Theo encountered creatures and challenges that tested his courage and resolve. His first challenge came at the edge of a crystal-clear stream, where the water sang with a melody of its own, a melody that had been silent for years. Theo learned from a wise old turtle that the stream's song was one of the lost melodies needed to restore the heart of the forest. To retrieve it, Theo had to listen closely to the water's flow and play along with his guitar until the melody was whole again. With patience and a gentle ear, Theo succeeded, and the stream's song flowed stronger and brighter, a beacon of hope for the forest. As Theo continued his journey, he found himself in a grove where the wind whispered through the leaves, carrying fragments of another lost melody. Here, Theo met a flock of birds, each carrying a single note of the melody. To gather the melody, Theo had to connect with the birds, understanding the rhythm of their flight and the music in their calls. By playing his guitar, he called to them, and together they created a symphony that filled the grove with life and color, reclaiming the second lost melody. With 2 melodies found, Theo ventured deeper into the heart of the Whispering Woods, where the trees grew tall and ancient, their branches entwined with the night sky. It was here, in the oldest part of the forest, that Theo faced his greatest challenge yet. A shadowy figure emerged from the darkness, the spirit of a once great musician who had sought to control the heart of the forest for his own gain. The spirit, consumed by regret and bound to the forest, held the final lost melody within. To free the melody and the spirit, Theo had to duel the spirit in a battle of music, his guitar against the haunting notes of the spirit's violin. The duel was fierce, with notes clashing in the air, a storm of sound and emotion. But Theo played with heart and soul, his music not just a match for the spirits, but a call to remember the joy of creating, to let go of past mistakes. As the final notes echoed in the night, the spirit smiled, freed from its chains, and the last of the lost melodies returned to the forest, a song of forgiveness and renewal. With all the lost melodies gathered, Theo returned to the heart of the forest, where the guardian awaited. The melodies swirled around him, merging with the heart, infusing it with light and life. The forest sang in a chorus of joy and gratitude, its magic restored. The Whispering Woods will remember your courage and your heart, Theo, the guardian said. You have saved the music of the forest, and in doing so, you have become its guardian. The heart of the forest is now part of you, and its melodies will forever be in your care. As dawn broke, the forest transformed, bathed in golden light, the magic of the heart of the forest radiating throughout the land. Theo stood at the heart of it all, a boy who had followed the call of a melody and found his destiny. And so, the Whispering Woods whispered once more, tales of a young hero who had brought music back to the heart of the forest. Theo's adventure had come to an end, but the melodies he had saved would play on, a timeless symphony of magic, wonder, and the power of listening to the world around us. The end.